Hello and welcome to PlayStation Access. My name is Rosie and these are the PlayStation Store highlights for Tuesday the 16th of July 2024. If you want to fly from London to New York in 3 hours, then unfortunately our first game won't do that. But it does have the same name and will get you to the fun in super quick speed. Concord, the upcoming 5v5 shooter from Firewalk Studios, has its open beta running later this week. You can check out all 16 free gunners available at launch, each with their own unique loadout and special abilities. We're already calling dibs on Sentient Dustbin One-Off and Haymar, or as we like to call her, Floating Fire Lady. With 3 unique modes to play over 4 maps crammed with verticality, you'll be entertained for much longer than a transatlantic flight. Concord's free open beta is available on PC and PS5 from the 18th to the 21st of July. Next up is Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, a Souls-light that finally answers the age-old question of what happens when we die. The answer, it seems, is to be reanimated as a horrible skeleton, or at least in Flintlock, where the undead must be shot and stabbed as you chop through a story filled with gods, magic, and more British accents than a Downton Abbey box set. You play as Noor, a sapper in a historically inspired coalition army who is tasked with repairing the damage done after a battle goes awry and leaves evil gods and the undead spilling into our world. While that sounds intimidating, you do have the literal god of death at your side to assist you with containing the dead menace. Just don't expect his manifestation as a cute fox to strike fear into the heart of your enemies. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn blasts its way onto the store on the 18th of July for PS5. If you enjoy tower defense games but wish you could get your hands dirty on the battlefield alongside your minions, then you'll love Kunitsua-Gami, Path of the Goddess. As a godly badass your job is to help the goddess Yoshiro down a mountain to help cleanse it from the festering seath. While So hacks and slashes his way through waves of creepy but cool enemies, he's supported by any villagers he rescues, who can be assigned to different units and placed around the battlefield to create deadly choke points for the oncoming demon forces. You can start building your neighborhood watch/pest control when Kunitsua-Gami, Path of the Goddess launches for PS5 and PS4 on the 19th of July. Our next pick is a game that finally launches on PS4 and PS5, Darkening Dungeon 2. This sequel to our favourite turn-based Gloomfest gives us all the Halloween and July style we loved before, but offers a new coat of melodramatic paint with a revised roguelike formula. This time, you'll be taking your stagecoach of heroes on shorter runs and taking advantage of the new affinity system in combat. But be warned, these characters don't mean that decisions get any easier, or the atmosphere is any cheerier, or your band of heroes suffers any less mental anguish. Close the curtains and light some candles to fully immerse yourself in Darkening Dungeon 2, out now on PS5 and PS4. Our final pick this week is Nobody Wants to Die, although we very much do want to play this game, even if it's just to stare at the droplets falling from the cyberpunk New York sky like tears in the rain. You'll play as James Kara, a hard-boiled detective, as he takes on the job of tracking down a serial killer with his new, disapproving partner, Sarah Kai. Aside from the so cool it's frozen setting, you'll get to reconstruct crime scenes with fancy tech that lets you manipulate time to crack the case, all while listening to some of the graveliest voice lines ever recorded. Make sure to check out Nobody Wants to Die when it swaggers onto PS5 on the 17th of July. Alongside new releases, make sure to check out the store for the latest deals, with savings on everything from mammoth time sinks to diddy indie games you gobble up as easily as Maltesers. And for even more PlayStation goodness, make sure to check out the Accessibility Collection for a range of top-notch titles offering first-class accessibility options. And as always, you can see the full list of available releases and purchase all of this content online at store.playstation.com, with PS4 titles being available through backwards compatibility on PS5. Please remember all PlayStation Store content is subject to change. Subscribe for your weekly bite of the PlayStation Store pie and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with the world of PlayStation. Thank you all so much for watching.
PlayStation